Shabbat Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Sham, Bahasham, Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Bayat Shahad Awadah, the house of David, the tabernacle of David, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Adawan Ratazah, that is to say, Lord willing. So Lord willing, excuse me, right, that this lesson is indeed edifying and informative to the elect of the nation of Israel. So I've got a few articles I'd like to share with you, okay? And here's the first one from Asia News, okay? And this was put out very recently on the 28th of September 2024, the hopeful year of the time of B.R.I.C.S trouble, okay? And yeah, things are happening in the earth, man. Major moves are being made on a geopolitical scale, man, okay? So the headline says Belarusian MFA, right? First wave of B.R.I.C.S expansion set to include dozens of countries, all right? And the B.R.I.C.S is an alliance, and the acronym stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, all right? So it reads, the first wave of expansion for the B.R.I.C.S group will be announced during the upcoming summit in Kazan, scheduled from October the 22nd to the 24th, all right? And that's this month, okay? Today's, the 1st of October, all right? Over here in the UK, which is 12:37 in the morning, all right? Which the day starts when the sun goes down, but he has it with his time during 12 in the morning, that type of stuff. Okay. So it says this was confirmed by Belarusian Minister of Foreign Affairs Maxim. All right. So he indicated that the initial expansion is expected to encompass dozens of countries, stating, open quote, currently, the Russian presidency is forming a list of these countries that will be in the first wave of expansion, end quote. As it stands, B.R.I.C.S consists of 9 member countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, the ones I named. It's part of the, the acronym. And it says also the United Arab Emirates, Persia, Egypt, and Ethiopia. Notably, 34 countries have submitted applications to join the organization, including Azerbaijan and Turkey. Alright. So, all these different countries looking to join the B.R.I.C.S alliance, which is a direct competitor to the EU, as well as the world reserve currency. And we know it as today by the American dollar. We know it as the American dollar. Okay. And that is on a rapid decline. Big time. Okay. A lot of things are happening. You got these port strikes, right, going on over there in America as well. Okay. So it's clear, man. You can see the mentality of these nations and how they're operating within the earth. So that's the article A. All right. This is from Watcher Guru News, and this is very recent too. All right. This is dated, yesterday, the 30th of September this year. And it says B.R.I.C.S currency threatens US dollar dominance in oil and global banking. Alright. Amid rumours of a developing B.R.I.C.S currency, one expert has warned that such a development could greatly threaten the US dollar's dominance in both the oil and global banking sectors. Specifically, NASDAQ has released a comprehensive warning regarding the impact that the B.R.I.C.S alternative could have on the greenback. The Economic Alliance has stood firm in its de-dollarization efforts. Throughout the last several years, the bloc has embraced ways to increase native currency usage in order to lessen international reliance on the West. That's it. Okay. We know America is over 33 trillion in debt, and really it's more than that if you add it all up. Okay. Going into like what, maybe 200 trillion in debt or something like that. Okay. Yes, they're looking to distance themselves from the West. All right. And not rely on them. Alright, that quest for a multipolar world could fast track with the impending 2024 B.R.I.C.S summit. It's a major move, man. Alright, so this is where we're at. Alright, so that's basically devaluing the American dollar. Alright, that's devaluing the American dollar, which is constantly being devalued every day anyway. Okay, so America's circling the drain. It's pretty clear. Pretty damn clear, man. Okay, but you see, we got most of our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and the Israelite fauna speckled bird, right? the Lord's chosen people. You make up the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right, you Israelites. Most of you, cling on to your current slave master, E. You still hold on to this place. You still trust you know, in your governors. You still trust in this world rather than in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay. So let's go to the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 10, and it reads, All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Okay, these are the nations that are becoming stronger, man. America, again, is on the decline, right? It's diminishing in power, okay, on a relative basis, man, okay? It's, declining financially, economically, militarily, technologically, okay, morally, and socially. All right, look at the type of things America upholds, man. Alphabet lifestyle, that's just one of them. All right, PDF file behavior. Okay, we know folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. Right, we're in a low place. We're rich spiritually, man. Okay, so let's go from there to the book of Psalm, chapter 2, and verse 1. Look at the subheading: the reign of Ha'adawan Yahweh's anointed. Okay. Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Okay. The heathen rage, right, and they imagine a vain thing. Why? Because they see the diminishing state that Babylon is in, America, right? They have confidence in their own military, believing, they can compete and overthrow the US military and its allies. We know the Lord's going to use Russia and North Korea and China and Iran and its own allies are going to, turn against America and destroy America. America will get its missiles off and stuff like that, all right? 200 million missiles, and the damage is done by the warheads, okay? That's going to completely decimate America and turn into a lake of fire. America will get their, missiles off too, man, and stuff. And different parts of the earth will be destroyed, but America and also the land of Israel will be completely annihilated. But unlike America, the land of Israel will be rebuilt back up by the heathen. Okay. So yeah. So these heathen, they rage because, as we read in verse 2, it says, The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Ha'adawan Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Okay. The anointed is the nation of Israel. Again, your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, so-called. All right, and your Israelite foreigners, speckled bird. Okay. And within that anointed, you have the anointed of the anointed, which is the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay. China, they think they're about to come into rulership next. When truthfully, right, Yasha Allah will rule next. Alright? Psalms the 83rd chapter gives us the names of the heathen nations that are confederate, with each other and in one consent against the children of Israel, to keep them oppressed, to keep us at the bottom, and ultimately to do away with us as a nation. Alright? Primarily starting with the nation of E. Okay? That will not happen, man. Alright? That's not going to happen. But that's the mindset that they have, and they believe that will happen. But, it's going to come to, no, it's going to fail. Right? Again, verse 3, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. They want to divide and conquer us, and they've done that before, alright? They destroyed our family unit, alright? You have the transatlantic slave trade, alright? You have the Indian Removal Act, sorry. The Native Americans, the Gadites, alright? They beat us and enslaved us, right? And completely disconnected us from our true culture and Hebrew heritage, right? We didn't know who we were, right? They denied us from reading, right? The slaves, that is, and cut off our fingertips, right? If we picked up a book, okay? They forced that false religion of plantation Christianity upon us, all right? You see? They forced us to learn our slave masters' colonial languages like French, Spanish, and English. And English is a bastardized language. Okay. Prior to that, our people, even when we, got into America, man, we were speaking Hebrew. Even in West Africa too, we were speaking our own language, Hebrew. All right. Our colonizers. All right. The British. You had the Spaniards, the conquistadors. All right. They conquered the different tribes and forced their tongues upon them. Okay. Like the Northern Kingdom. All right. They speak Spanish. All right. And you got Levi of Southern Kingdom. Right. So-called Haitians today. They speak French Creole. Right. Just an example. Okay. Just an example of what our true enemies did to us and still do to us today. Oppress us right up until this very moment in time. And they do not feel any way about it either. Oh well, when the tides turn, you will feel the pain that we are feeling. I can tell you that. I can assure you that. Just you watch and wait. Alright? They divided us. And that's why the Lord is dividing them. Verse 4 He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Let me read that again. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Alright? The counsel of the Most High shall stand. Okay? The Lord will laugh through his prophets as well. Okay? See, these nations, they think they're moving on their own accord, by their own will, when in reality, it's the Lord that's controlling them all. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, and verse 21. And it reads, There are many devices in a man's heart meaning mind, like the Hebrew word is lab, alright? Nevertheless, the counsel of Ha'adawan Yahweh, that shall stand. Okay? Yeah. So what are those devices? Alright? Those plots, those evil schemes, those evil agendas. Alright? That's in their heart, man. Okay? In fact, that reminds me of this scripture here. Let me get a precept to back that up. It's in Proverbs as well, but yeah. Psalm 33:10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people none effect. That's right. So the Lord, they can only go but far. Okay? You can't overthrow the plans of Yahweh Shemashai. Simple as that. Psalm 33:11. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. Okay? This is the one I wanted. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 30. There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against Ha'adawan Yahweh. So, it's simple, straightforward to the point. Okay? Scripture says the deceived and the deceivers are his. So the Lord has them in derision. Okay? The Most High chooses your delusions. Okay? And the heathens are raging, man. And they're delusional. Alright? Back to Psalm chapter 2 and verse 5, and it reads, Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. You see? So it's only a matter of time until the Lord, casts you heathens down, starting with the nation of E, because you're the most proud, man. Alright? Let's get the final article. Thinking that things are just going to carry on the way it is, man. They're going to be rulership perpetually. Oh, please, man. Yeah. Look at this, man. This is from VanguardNGR.com, dated September the 30th. These are all recent articles, man. Okay. Look at the headline. Nigeria will join BRICS at right time. Minister. So Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tugar, has reiterated the country's interest in joining BRICS, an influential economic bloc. Alright. An influential economic bloc comprising of Brazil, Russia, India, China, as well as South Africa. Tuggar made the disclosure during an appearance on Channel Television's political program Politics Today on Sunday. So time is winding up for you, E. Alright, we're at the end of your queendom. So it says in August 2023, Vice President Kashim Shettima represented President Bola Tinubu at the 15th B.R.I.C.S summit, which took place at the Sandton Convention Center in Johannesburg, South Africa. The Vice President's attendance fueled speculation about Nigeria's intentions regarding the bloc, which has been in existence for 16 years and positions itself as a counterweight to Western economic powers. So they're on the rise. More nations are interested in joining that alliance. Tuggar explained that while Nigeria has not yet formally applied to join BRICS, the country would do so at the right time. That's in quotes. He noted that joining the bloc is indeed on the radar of the Tinubu administration. The BRICS group has recently expanded, welcoming Egypt, Ethiopia, Persia, and the United Arab Emirates, as we mentioned before, as members effective January 1st, 2024. So that happened on so-called New Year's Day this year. You see? And look, already we're in October. See, the Lord is shortening the times for the elect's sake, man. And yeah, already. Nearly. With over 40 countries expressing interest and 23 formally applying, the expansion is seen as a move to reshape global governance with a focus on amplifying the voices of the global south in the new world order. He said, "We'll join when the time is right. We never said we are not joining BRICS. It is about timing. We have already indicated our interest in joining, but we have not formally written." That's what he said. "We will do so at the right time when it is the most advantageous for us to do so. There are a lot of reforms going on internally for us to be able to make that move." Okay. And it might be sooner than later. Alright. So, again, man, there's a lot of things going on. Okay. But we know the economy has to crash, it has to crumble. Okay. They want to bring in that digital economy. Alright. They want to bring in that MOTB, which is the RFID micro C hip. Okay. That's the mark of the beast. Alright. They want to surgically implant that into people and have them under total control. That's the Amalekites. Alright. The Ish. The small hatters. Alright. Those elite banking families. You see, that's their plan, their goal, their objective. Alright. Let's go to the book of St. Matthew, chapter 12. Right, and this is Yahushua speaking. Alright. We'll start at verse 25. And it reads, "And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?" Right, and the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is E on this planet, and his kingdom is certainly divided, man. He's divided against his other Edomite counterparts. Alright? So we have to take what Yahushua said and apply it to today, because these nations are divided. Alright? America is divided against their enemies like Russia. Even America's allies, looking to side with the BRICS. Turkey trying to get on board with the BRICS. Cuba, Venezuela, Honduras, they're trying to get on board the BRICS train. Right? Belarus hopes to join the BRICS alliance. Right? It expects approval, looking to get that approval. Right? And they're preparing to add 10 new members as well. So we've got to be circumspect of what's taking place, because these countries are rising up against the whole America, the hammer of the whole earth. Right? You got Edom against Edom, that's happening too. So there's great division, man. Alright, we're in that time. Bible prophecy is being fulfilled indeed. Okay. So I'm gonna end the lesson there. Alright. Say Kal Halal Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Mawat Lababal. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Shabbat Shalom.